Before we use our clipper over comb, we're going to debulk with the 3 guard all the way open, and we're going to repeat the same process we did with our 2 guard by flicking out and using our comb to feed the hair into the clipper. Now we're moving on to our clipper over comb method, and we're going to make sure the hair is nice and saturated before we do this, so it's easier to pick up with your comb. Once the hair is nice and saturated, we're going to begin by debulking with our horizontal cuts by picking up the hair with the comb and then sliding the clipper with the least amount of pressure as possible. Now that we're done with our clipper over comb, we're going back to our previous guards and we're going to detail as much as possible. When detailing, your no guard all the way open and your 1 guard all the way open is going to be your best friend. Before we finish up the fade, we're going to connect the top to the sides to make sure we get any overhang. Now we're taking our clipper over comb and we're making the fade as smooth as possible. Moving on to our T outliners, we're going to start off at the bottom and work our way to the top arch using our corners. And we're also going to go as slow as possible because we're making sure the hair feeds into the trimmer. If you don't do this, the hair is going to move and shift and you're going to have a hard time getting a nice and crispy line. Before we move on to our shear work, we're going to make sure the hair is nice and saturated so we can get the true length of the hair follicle. Now that we're done saturating the hair, we comb the hair out. This is so we can get any knots and tangled hair. Once we're done combing the hair out, we can start off by creating our first guideline at the top of the capitus and then follow this same guideline through the back and sides. You always want to show your clients the length you're going to cut off and make sure they're very comfortable with it. You want to make sure you follow the same guideline through the sides. This is so you don't have any fall away hairs. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you made it this far into the video, leave a comment down below of my subscriber count, and I'm 100% gonna reply with it. Before we move on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades, we're gonna lather up the skin with our Elegant Shave Gel. This is gonna help the blade glide better. Now that we're done lathering up the skin, we can move on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. When you're using the razor, you want to stretch the skin as much as possible with your opposite hand and keep the blade at a 45-degree angle. This is so you don't cut them.